A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal showdown, Democratic officials from 24 states in the District of Columbia have initiated a lawsuit against the Trump administration, seeking the restoration of billions of dollars in education funding that has been frozen. This funding freeze, which amounts to over $6 billion nationwide, has left states scrambling as the new academic year approaches. The funds, which were expected to be disbursed on July 1st, are crucial for various educational initiatives, including after-school and summer programs, teacher training, and support for English language learners and children of migrant farm workers. The Education Department informed the states via email on June 30th that the funds would be held for a review to ensure that taxpayer resources align with the president's priorities. The complaint filed in U.S. District Court for the District of Rhode Island argues that this freeze has caused chaos and has jeopardized the educational plans that states had already set in motion for the upcoming school year. California Attorney General Rob Bonta has been vocal about the impact of this funding freeze, especially for his state, which stands to lose an estimated $939 million. Bonta criticized the freeze as arbitrary and detrimental to educational success, stating that it threatens essential programs designed to support vulnerable student populations. The legal action is not just limited to California. The lawsuit includes a coalition of states, including Arizona, Colorado, Connecticut, and many others, all of which are led by Democratic attorneys general. The lawsuit names key figures in the Trump administration, including Education Secretary Linda McMahon and OMB Director Russell Vought, as defendants. The states argue that the decision to withhold funds is unconstitutional, asserting that the executive branch does not have the authority to refuse to spend appropriated funds that have been approved by Congress. This latest conflict between state officials and the federal government comes amid Trump's broader agenda to dismantle the Federal Department of Education, a move that has drawn significant backlash. The Education Department has yet to respond to the lawsuit, but previous statements from the administration suggest that they are concerned about how some of the funding has been utilized in ways that contradict their policies. For instance, the administration has targeted programs that provide separate academic instruction for English learners, viewing them as divisive. The lawsuit highlights the urgent need for these funds, as many school districts have already made staffing decisions and budget plans based on the expected funding. The stakes are incredibly high, with the potential for significant disruptions to educational services that millions of students rely on. As the legal battle unfolds, it remains to be seen how the courts will respond to the state's claims and whether the funding will be released in time for the new school year. The situation is a clear reflection of the ongoing political tensions between state governments and the Trump administration, particularly regarding education policy and funding. With the academic year just around the corner, educators and students alike are anxiously awaiting a resolution to this critical issue. The implications of this funding freeze extend beyond immediate financial concerns. They raise fundamental questions about the role of federal oversight in education and the rights of states to manage their educational programs without federal interference. As this legal drama continues to develop, all eyes will be on the courts to see if they will uphold the state's rights to access these vital educational resources. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.